Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. Tonight, we're talking about Jack and Lilly Sullivan, who vanished from their Pictou County, Nova Scotia home on May 2nd, 2025. Just reading something, and I'm going to show it to you guys here shortly. Was the brother living with Janie? That's a question we asked. And Belinda, the the biological grandmother of Jack and Lilly Sullivan, the way she understood it, that was a yes, the way Malehya spoken about it. Looking at an article, I want you guys to look at it and see what your opinion is. We got a lot to talk about on the other side of this.
I've walked through storms in scars and grace, smile through pain with a painted face. They called me too loud, too much, too strong, but honey, that's the reason I belong. Every scar's a scripture, every tear's a hymn. I found my worth where the light grew dim. They tried to break me, but here's a twist. I turned my pain into a clenched fist. I'm an unbreakable woman, born of fire and pearl. I shine like grace in a reckless world. You can test my faith, you can shake my plan, but I'll rise again. Just watch me judged by the gloss, not the cause. But God don't build weak hearts from gold. He made me fierce and he made me bold. I bend, I pray, I roar, I rise with mascara, tears and battle cries. Don't need your crown, I forge my own. From ashes, honey, I build my throne. I'm in a unbreakable storm, dressed in truth.
How you doing? Excuse me. Hello. I was rocking it. I was. You know what? The internet is wonky. Life is wonky. It's all wonky. If I don't laugh, I'll truly cry right now. Honestly, swear, if I don't laugh, I will cry. So I'm gonna laugh. How you doing, Soldier Girl? Good to see you all. Thank you all so much for joining me. We're talking about Jack and Lilly Sullivan, who vanished from their Pictou County, Nova Scotia home on May 2nd, 2025. And I was noticing something in an article. So we're going to talk about that and a lot more, but I want to see what you guys have to say on this. But if you would be so kind, my beautiful pearls, and hit that thumbs up button, I would really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. We are all wonky with you, Justin. Thank you, guys. Pammy, thank you so much, honey. I really do appreciate you very, very much, my love. Thank you for your support. Means so much. Thank you so much, my dear. Truly means so much. Truly good to see you, Miss Pammy. Um, yeah. Give me a second. Thank you so much, Pammy. Deborah, thank you so much. Appreciate you, my dear. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I'm on my period. I swear I am. Okay. I think it's these antibiotics that they're giving me or something. We Okay, thank you, Deborah. Let's turn the camera back on. Appreciate you very much. Thank you, love. Yeah, very, very kind of you. And Bo, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you, Bo. Appreciate you. Lynn, thank you so much for renewing your membership, my dear. Appreciate you, love. Good to see you. And Mal, good to see you 4 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, lovies. Appreciate you. This camera, oh my god. This camera, I was freaking out. Like 10 minutes. It was like 10 minutes to live. Wouldn't read it, wouldn't do anything, and it's just been tough. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. And Tracy, thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. Good to see you, my dear. How you doing, Miss Tracy? 5 months. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, baby. Love you. And forget me not. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate that very much. Maurice, Kelly, Sandy, Bo, Soldier Girl, I see you. Mousy, Joe, Joyous, Linda, Tina, everyone. Thank you so much. And Tropicana. Hey, girly girl. How you doing? One second. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you, Miss Tropicana. 4 months, girl. Charmaine. Good to see you, baby. We haven't caught up in ages. We gotta catch up. How you doing? Thank you so much, love. Love it. Voodoo, Shauna, Linda, Christy, Detective Tom, Simply in a Banana, Real Pug, everybody. Good to see you. So we're talking about Jack and Lilly tonight. And when Belinda, the not the step grandma, the real, I was looking at a picture of Janie. She was, when Belinda was talking to Janie or Malehya on the day that she got there, the way that she understood it was Daniel's brother, Justin, and Malehya. I'll get my shit together in a minute. And Janie lived in the trailer together, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that. Anyone remember that? And we don't hear about this brother a lot. We really don't. We don't hear about it a lot. Frozen. Oh well. I don't know what to do. sorry if it's not. Um, has it been Justin, the brother, was there fun to ski? Right, right. And that's kind of what you know. Do I got that clip? I don't know if I got the clip or not. But Belinda was talking about it on um, our friend. It's a Crime and Shame, Sunny's channel, long time ago, long time ago. And maybe it's the way this is worded. I don't know. Maybe it's the way it's written. Maybe it's an error. Maybe I'm understanding it wrong. But I want to show you this right here. Let you decide on it. As long as I can find it. So just bear with me because I had to literally pull just completely redo everything just a little bit ago. Oh, let me 2 seconds, guys. Okay. Didn't get a notification for some reason. It's YouTube. It's things are changing on YouTube. Things are changing on YouTube right now, so it's a little wonky right now. Okay. So, here, wait, not this one. Let me pull up. What's that? Justin and his wife were having marriage issues, and Justin dog was with him. It's been glossed over, my opinion. I agree. I absolutely agree. And look at this. This is from the you guys have to help me, which I forget which who this is from, but let me show you this right here. He said the children had stayed home from school the day because Lily had a cough. Mr. Martell said he was home that day because he's only getting one shift a week at a local sawmill, and Miss Brooks Murray is an at home mom. On Monday, the RCMP came and went from the home scattered with children's toys and car parts on the side. Hold on, with home scattered with children's toys and car parts on the side of a rural highway where listen to this, where Mr. Martell waited for news with his brother and mother, who also lives on the property in a trailer. You get that? You see that right there, guys? Daniel waited for news with his brother and mother, who also lives on the property in a trailer. Does that mean good to see you, honey? What do y'all think? Says Justin. What is it? I don't know what you mean, Sassy. Oh, Justin. Okay, Justin, the brother. Got you. Okay, sorry, I wasn't understanding you. Did he live on the property? Did he live on the property? Um, there's been, and if he lived on the property, All early reports were that Justin lived there. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's true. But did he? Did he really? Hey, countryside. Good to see you, baby. How you doing? Thank you so much, country. Really, really do appreciate you. Are very kind, and thank you for your continued support, my love. Truly, thank you so much, Miss Shannon. Thank you, lovely. You staying warm in Australia? And down under. Thank you so much, baby. Good to see you. Really, really do appreciate you, my love. And here we go. I'm a dude. Hey, darling. Hello, Justin Mons, and all you beautiful girls. Hello, my friend. Really do appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support, my dear. Finally, we are talking about this, Deborah says. Yeah. The brother was there, in my opinion. Butterfly says, I clearly Janie's dog wasn't barking, the day that the cameras were there. But any other day, they said, and everyone else says this was a big dog, right? It was a big dog. Maybe just saying there because his separation was not totally staying there to live. Yeah, I don't think he would. Yeah, exactly. Nice, Marie. I don't think he was there like living full time. If he was there, right? In my opinion, I don't believe he was there just like living to live there. I think it was a very temporary situation. But, I'm going to speculate here. But, Daniel wasn't at home a lot. Daniel was not at home a lot. Uh, Anybody will tell you that Daniel's not home a lot. And it's generally because he's running the roads. But could Malehya have even confided in him? Right? Like perhaps he was, she was going to leave or something else, you know. Miss Daphne and I were talking earlier, and about this. RCMP may be preparing an arrest a suspect in a missing child's case when they significantly increase surveillance, request voluntary DNA samples, or obtain warrants for them, and intensely question suspects to identify inconsistencies. While they do a DNA, it is not always a blood sample. Mouth swabs or items with DNA are common. Key indicators that are imminent arrest actions. DNA collection. Investigators may collect DNA, blood, or swabs from relatives and or suspects compared against evidence found at a scene, such as a vehicle or home, or maybe a blanket or something we don't know about. Search warrants obtaining warrants for a suspect's home, car, or devices indicate they have enough evidence to move toward charges. Intense questioning, repeated or aggressive follow up interviews with the suspect suggest police are trying to solidify a confession or identify contradictions in their story. Surveillance increased overt or covert monitoring of a suspect. DNA collection in missing child's cases, voluntary versus mandatory. Submitting DNA in a missing person's case is often voluntary, but police may obtain a court ordered warrant if they have probable cause. Thoughts on that, folks? Thoughts on that? Hey, YouTuber. How you, baby? Hey, Broken Black Skies. How you doing, honey? Little black bear. I got you, soldier. Love you, baby. Hey, baby kisses. Fundiski, Robin, everyone. Okay. So, very, very interesting. Now, I don't believe, just my opinion, right? I don't believe, just again, my opinion, that Daniel is staying quiet just to stay quiet, right? Ooh, your birthday's coming up. Happy early birthday. When she, um, hello, hello. Or they will sneak and get your trash too. Absolutely. Absolutely. They'll do what they got to do, right? They'll do what they got to do for sure to get that, to get whatever they need. Okay, let me find it here. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one. Pull this up. And was it this one? Second. 2 seconds. Might have been this one. Okay. Here we go. I really wonder if and the only people I believe that knows if Justin was there. I think the RCMP probably knows now, but if it is Daniel, Malehya, of course, Justin, and Janie, along with maybe Earl. I think we're around the tail bend, right? I think we are. Hey, eggs, thank you, baby. Yeah, I mean, Pictou, the thing about it is most people are good. Most people are good. No matter where you go, most people are good. We're flawed, all of us, but at our core, we're good. Most is, I believe. I must be missing. You might be. There's 2 different chats going on, so that might be it. Okay, let me find over here. Why does it say this? Can y'all see that? Okay. Why is it not? Oh man. Okay. Will it play now? Okay, here we go. This is it.
We covered everywhere possible. Even in the first day, we did. Even with me running through the woods, I was ahead of the helicopters and ahead of the drones and stuff like that. Screaming loud as I can.
First day, he said we covered everything the first day. It's not normal. Not normal for, I mean, you haven't covered everything if, think about this. The first day the kids go missing, we covered everything. There is no parent or someone that is actually looking. Like, clearly we haven't because they weren't found. And the narrative of them being abducted. Remember, Malehya messaged Belinda later in the evening and said, I have reason to believe that they have been abducted.
Until my throat hurt, running through water that was up to my waist. And as soon as I got back, I wasn't allowed back in the woods until a man dressed in military.
Okay, that's the water up to his waist. Up to his waist. Nobody sees him.
Said I could go back into the woods. As soon as I seen him missing, I jumped right in the vehicle and I did every dirt road and searched every culvert. The very first day, I wasn't around very much because I was just searching. I was running through the woods, screaming their name till my throat hurt. I hate being wet and cold. So they immediately would have came right back into the house. The only two prints are right beside the house facing the road, and then that's it. Anybody who has any information or you think you've seen something or hear something or any messages from friends about hearing something, just contact your local police services.
One second. What was that?
Or hear something or any message.
No, wait.
I hate being wet and cold. So they immediately would have came right back into the house. The only two prints are right beside the house facing the road.
That's it. Okay. He's like, they hate being wet and cold, right? So how long were they out there? Well, again, no more than it's like oversharing. Exactly. Hey, just a clapping still. Good to see you. Exactly. Talk so fast like a script. Bingo. But remember, Jack and Lily couldn't have been outside more than maximum like 10 minutes. Right? Oh, I got to show y'all something. Oh, so if Justin M was there at Janie's, then was his blue Impreza was there too, where Daniel almost said blue, but said white Pathfinder. Yes. All right, let me pull this up while it's playing.
And then that's it. Anybody who has any information or you think you've seen something or hear something or any messages from friends about hearing something, just contact your local police services. Anything, guys. Anything. You're still searching, still fighting to try to find them. That's all I can do.
The message is still, if anyone knows anything.
If anybody knows anything, just come forward as soon as possible. Two little kids are still out there. I want to find them. That's really all I can do. Still searching every day. I'm waiting for information. I have to let them do a lot of their stuff with the aircrafts and everything else, and dogs and searchers. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be coordinated, and I can't just go running through the woods. I want to, but I just can't right now because the searches are so far out.
Okay. Yes. Exactly. Okay. Now, let me show you this right here. Daniel likes to say that he searched all of this in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, right? Up through culverts, rivers, streams, up and down the roads, all of this. Right? What's that, Chair? If you don't go for your kids who exactly. Kelly, he was not wet and I'm still stuck. How he could be using the flashlight on his phone when he left it at home. I want to scream. Yes. But Daniel can do all of this. But Daniel says, who searched for 20 minutes and found a blanket? Right? Yes, all that in 10 minutes, he says. Yes, super Martell. The super Martell. Right? But he's criticizing other family members. Well, who searches for, 10 minutes and finds this? Then he says about the blanket, it doesn't fly to where the boot print was located 1,000 feet away.
This nicotine patch for an hour, and I'd still sell you in for a smoke. Come on back to my place. I want you to look at a urine sample. I think it looks cloudy. It's been so long since someone touched me.
The last time I had a pap smear, the doctor needed rubber gloves and an oyster shucker. He should be grateful instead of blaming people who weren't there. Mm-hmm. Sure, we do. We really do. Martell confirmed that on Monday night, the Mounties showed him shirts, a blanket, and water bottles during the search near Gairloch Road, but he said none of them items belonged to either children. But he kept, and he absolutely kept saying that this was not Lily's blanket. Lily's blanket was not Lily's blanket in the media for several days. Again, Malehya said it was. I guess that was a jump scare for me. You guys make me laugh. But June 19, 2025, Martell confirmed it was a piece of Lily's blanket. Not until I think it was 7 days, about a week, until we complained. It said it was a piece of Lily's blanket. But I'll be honest with you guys. I wonder if there was more planted. I'm not convinced that this was the only thing planted. Soldier girl. It's the oyster shucker for me. Oh my God. Okay. We all know who planted it, guys. A blanket doesn't grow wings, he says. Ron called Mom the morning of the disappearance because he was going in town. If Mom would have went with Ron, Mom would have never heard the kids. That's how you know I never harmed the kids, and neither did Malehya. Hello, Loose Cannon. Good to see you. And neither did Malehya, he says. Pull this chat up because it's kind of freezing on me. Okay. They also leave. Justin, on my walk with my puppy yesterday at Fremont Canal, I had a crane watching me and I have a pic. But I did think of Janie when I saw it and was laughing hard. That's funny. Janie's a one-leg crane. Mom has a big pool, but the kids are not around this summer. So no point now. Not just Jack and Lily, but my kids do, he says. No one is willing to speak but me. The first time CPS came to the house was to give support contacts for Lily and Jack's behavioral issues. So it was support contacts. But he says later that he and Baby would see the mother. Always says so many different things, right? So many different bullshits. Oh, really? Horse Gone Wild? You like the fried oysters? You like the fried oysters? I like the raw oysters with the oyster shaka. You remember that statement? Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay. Okay. Why can't see why I can't speak? It leaves air. Malehya was not at fault for Meadow being taken into custody. I will not dive any deeper, he says. That's interesting as well. Okay. Moving on here. 309 left pizza shop, got home a little before 4 p.m. You see how he can remember details about what time he left the pizza shop. 3:09. Pretty specific, right? Pretty specific. A little before 4 p.m. And I got my tools together and helped work on the fence. Now, that fence, I've got a photo that I haven't seen a lot of with the fence. Let me see if I can find it. It's a picture in the very early days. There's one out there that we always see with the fence, but this one is a different one right here. Right here. Very early days, whenever they were supposedly putting up this fence, right? And look at the fence. This is the early days. Also, do you see like footprints here of something? Let me make it bigger for y'all. You guys see that? See where there's two different fences? Two different fences. Daniel says he couldn't remember even if the gate was open. Couldn't even remember if the gate was open, but look at those footprints. What are they from? Right? And you got to remember, it is wet, it is damp, it is all this. Exactly, Joyce. The gate wasn't even built yet. The fence wasn't even up. Why are there two fences? Well, because this is the old fence, and they were building the fence out. They were making the yard bigger, and they were fencing in Junkyard Janie's stuff, right? And I don't even know what that is. But you can clearly see. Now, why would there be like one footprint? Looks like chicken coop wire fence. Well, this, they made like a, I guess it's called a lattice fence, maybe. Okay, Wolfie. You sending him Facebook? Let me look if you're sending him Facebook. Oh, damn. 1 second. Let's see this. 2 second shot. And why would there just be one footprint, right? We're not a crane like Janie that stands on one leg. However, goodness gracious, why is it not letting me? Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I don't have my login stuff right here right now because it's Wolfie, can you email it to me? Because that way it'll be quicker for me, because it's going to give me a fit right now because I had to reset everything on my thing earlier. If you could email it, that would be great. Okay. So there it is. There it is. This was not even completed during that time. To me, that would seem more like, if I was going to make up something, I would have said, God, we were working on the fence last night, and Justin, there is a picture of a dog in the gate. Is there? I didn't notice that. Let me look. There's a dog? Where's the dog? I don't see a dog. But I would have said, we were working on the fence last night, and the kids must have got out and, left. Right? Miss Sarah, hello, Golden. You made me laugh so loud I woke everyone up. Sorry. Pallet used for the fence. Yeah. A lot of people like tear pallets up. They like tear pallets up, and they'll, rebuild things, repurpose them. The picture of the green gate is Janie's RV. Yes. This is Janie's RV right here. Right. But yeah, all kinds of, you can see footprints and different marks all around through here. Right? Daniel says indifferent, it just depends on the hour, the day, all of that with Daniel. But for someone who I just showed you just earlier, that he says meadow, it wasn't his Malehya's fault why they took meadow. He says here that she's on the run. And Daniel says the kids are alive. Polygraph exam questions were all death, and everyone passed. Now, to me, that makes it sound like, for instance, to me, that makes it, in my opinion, it's like he's saying, I know that they're alive, and they just asked us about the polygraph being, like the kids being dead. What's that, Sherry? You zoomed in, what? What do you mean? The case, I know. Me too, Shannon. Trust me. In my opinion, only something happened to Jack and Lilly on Thursday night between 8 and 11, and they all covered it up. In my opinion, only something happened. Yeah. Message from Charles Gray said about footprints. She wrote that in chat on live. I recently watched Elsewhere. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I have to sign in everything again because I reset some stuff. Okay. The driveway was filled with prints everywhere when I arrived, of all types. I assume from the steady flow of people and cars, clear children's prints on the bank. Where did Daniel say it was? He said it was toward the bank. I know that. I think it was just all set up, in my opinion. I got you, Magdalena. Hey, how you doing, darling? Oh my God, Soldier. Thank you so very much, babies. Appreciate you very, very, very much. Thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate you. You received one of those. Make sure you give our gal, Miss Soldier, a big ol' thank you.
Welcome to Clutch Them Pearls, yeah, you're in the clue. Shine bright like the stars, this world never knew. We're dancing, laughing all around this world. Hold tight, shine bright, you're part of our pearl.
Thank you so much, my gally gal. Appreciate you very, very much. Soldier, is she in the other chat? I assume she is. Hey, Miss Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Thank you, baby. Good to see you. Appreciate you very much. Hey, Wolfie, can you email that to me, please? Pretty, please. Yes, thank you so much, Miss Soldier. Thank you, buddy. Isn't it, Joe? That's one loud. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I wanted to pop on my phone and say hi. Got it charged. Oh, hey, Robini. How you been, baby? Good to see you. Bro, Malehya is on the run from the RCMP. What don't you get, bruh? What don't you get, bruh? She's never been named a suspect or a person of interest, even. So why would she be on the run? Why would she be on the run? For what? Okay. Ooh, what's this? Okay, got it. Got it. Hello, Miss Susie. Good to see you, darling. Thank you so much, love. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for your month, darling. Really do appreciate you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Yes. Sorry. And he says, Malehya knows everything. Remember the investigator, not the investigator, the reporter who says, very beginning, Daniel said, Malehya's going to blame this all on me. But yet, he's blaming it all on Malehya, right? RCMP said, drug test not a concern. I asked about school and said she had about the school said she had suspicious bruises. I told them how she got them about Lily having the bruises. In my opinion, remains not far from the property. I think they're close. Yeah, mods can thank you so much, Miss Maurice. Appreciate that for doing that. Very, very much, my dear. So Daniel had to explain the bruises, right? Daniel had to explain the bruises. We were in the living room. We were in the room laying down. Sorry, I was reading something else. Me, Malehya, and baby Meadow. And Lily poked her head in a couple times. I seen that she's wearing a pink t-shirt. And we usually don't like them to be too loud because they were going to wake up the baby. We want the baby to get as much rest as possible, he says. He estimates it took up to 20 minutes to notice that the two children were gone. The key thing there is the pink t-shirt he noticed, right? He noticed that she was wearing a pink t-shirt. But didn't Daniel later say that the kids weren't wearing what we think they were wearing? Anyone remember that? Anyone remember that one? So if they're not wearing what we think they're wearing, why did he, meaning Daniel, say that she, meaning Lily, was wearing a pink shirt? Lisa Boo Girl, how you doing? Love it when you dive into these cases, Justin. Thank you so much, Miss Lisa Boo. How are you, darling? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for your continued support. It means so, so much to me, my dear. Miss Golden. Coming in clutch. How you doing, Miss Golden? Y'all are on fire. These gals is on fire. Lisa, and thank you so much again. And Golden Pearl, my golden little pearl. That year went fast, Justin. Your amazing person, self-compassion. Time flies when you're having fun. Thank you, Golden. I love you and appreciate you so very much, my dear. You are so kind and you are truly golden, my dear. Oh my God, please go through Wi-Fi since storm. WTF, love you. No need to read out loud. Oops, sorry. Thank you so much, Miss Rachel. I bet I'm going to read it out loud. Thank you so much. I appreciate your love. You're very kind to me. And I appreciate you. I'm sorry you've been without Wi-Fi and all that. Everything's been wonky. There's supposed to be like another storm coming or something, I heard. It's crazy. Miss Robin, the OG. There's my girl, Robin, sashaying her 20-month badge. How you doing, Miss Robin? You are a sweetheart, and I appreciate you, my love. Very, very kind of you, my dear. Rachel, yeah, I do have a Venmo. It's $crime factor. Thank you so much. And that's Venmo. And I have it's at Venmo or at Crime Factor, Venmo. And then Cash App is $crime factor. I always get the Venmo's always the ad. Thank you so much, darling. Appreciate you very, very much. Very kind. Hey, Dolores, how you doing, baby? Appreciate you. Hi, Justin. Hi, Pearls. I love you all. We love you, Miss Dolores. Thank you so much. You're very, very kind. I appreciate you. I texted you oh God. Oh God. Justin, here's the pic of the Janie Crane. I just had to share. Feel free to share if you would like. Oh, hold on. Oh, I don't know why this is funny to me, but I can see it. I can see it. Hold on. Oh God, I'm gonna cry over that. That's so funny. Look at this crane. Listen, the last time I had a pap smear, the doctor did need a rubber gloves and oyster shucker. Look, I did my eye makeup for town so Ron could pick me up. I gotta get the Misty 120 started. Lord have mercy. God. Looks like me at a drag show. Oh my God. When I was 19. Now it kind of does look like Janie. Look at that. Look at the feather. Look at the feather. Oh. Janie got this part from Timu's. She got this one from the Timu's. Oh my God, guys. You are so funny. You are so funny. I wish we had pretty birds like that in America. In America, like, we just got little birds. Like, everything's little birds. I mean, they're pretty. Some are pretty little birds, but we don't have like exotic stuff like Australia and stuff. Yeah, little black bear. Exactly. Yes, you're right. We have heron. What are they called? Herons. Were you the one that sent? Who sent me the picture of it? Who sent me the picture of it? Oh, it's Shari? Oh. Well, you're in Seattle? Well, I fucked that completely up then. I didn't even know we had something like that in America. I mean, I knew we had cranes, but not the ones with the feathers. Like, like Yankee Doodle stuck a feather in its hat and called it macaroni kind of thing. What, Sarah? We have sand cranes? Justin, I just going to get... Really? That's so funny to me. No, we have flamingos. We got flamingos. We have flamingos. I love flamingos. I mean, you guys see me wearing the flamingo shirts a lot because I love a good flamingo. Oh, we have we do have peacocks, but I don't think peacocks are native here, are they? Peacocks are like from India or something like that. How did we get here? How did we get here? We have gorgeous white swans here in BC. You guys have the Canadian honkers. That's the only thing that's mean that comes from Canada is the Canadian honkers. Those geese are Satan's, you know what? Like, they are mean, those Canadian honkers. They will attack. Big time attack. Hey, PGH. Good to see you, babies. How you doing? Thank you so much, love. Love you, darling. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Very kind, PGH. Very sweet, my love. Thank you, babies. We have peacocks in Mississippi. I love Canadian geese. Great parents and mate for life. Yes. They're very protective. What do you call them? I call them Canadian honkers. I don't know what. That's what I've always called them, Canadian honkers. What are they called? I mean, Canadian geese, but we call them Canadian honkers. I don't know, because they go honk honk. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you so much, Rachel, for the Venmo. I appreciate you so much. Very kind of you, my dear. Love you to pieces, honey. Thank you so much. Very, very sweet of you. Give it up for Rachel. Thank you so much. Sounds naughty. They're naughty. They are. Hello, Miss Kelsey. Good to see ya. Tina. I call them Canadian honkers. I do. Oh, damn. Where is it at? Why is it not going on? Canadian honkers. Where's the sound, dude? Okay, we'll have to skip this part. I don't know where the sound is. Okay. Got it. Perfect. Let me exit this out. Here we go. Bald eagles. Yeah, that's true. Bald eagles are, maybe it's just where I live. Like, we don't have, bald eagles, they're like, I guess maybe it's out west that they have all the big birds. Right? Maybe I should just stop. There's a dirty bird. There's a dirty bird can make you sick? Really? Yeah, there's people talking on the other jet too. We have lots of bald eagles. Oh, wow. That would be so amazing to see. We have them here, but we never see them hardly. Oh, wait. I think I showed this one. 1 second.
waste. And as soon as I got back, I wasn't allowed back in the woods until you think you've seen something or hear something or...
Did I show that one? Okay. Bear with, guys. I apologize. Oh, this is what I want to show you. Listen to this. Do y'all remember this? Digging through this right here.
Please just got a call from a Justin Smith who lives closest by to where you guys are now. He said he can talk to members about any vehicles that passed Highway 289 if you guys need to get a hold of him.
Listen, it keeps freezing.
Please just got a call from a Justin Smith who lives closest by to where you guys are now. He said he can talk to members about any vehicles that passed Highway 289 if you guys need to get a hold of him. I can always send this number down to you guys if needed.
Do y'all remember that? Justin Smith talked about 289. Remember that? Yes. He knew that
Please
early
just
on.
got a call from a Justin Smith who lives closest by to where you guys are now. He said he can talk to members about any vehicles that passed Highway 289 if you guys need to get a hold of him. I can always send this number down to you guys if needed.
This is the neighbor, right? The neighbor on never heard that. Yes, 289. A lot of people forget about this one. 289, which is exactly what's in the paperwork. He told this very, very, very early. So people who thinks he's lying, he's not. It's right there. Oh my God, PGH. Thank you, babies. Appreciate you. That's so kind of you again. Thank you so much, baby. Appreciate you.
I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my fall.
Thank you, baby. Appreciate you very much. You received one of those pearl necklaces. Really do appreciate you, my love. Thank you so much. Justin is the brother. Yes, he is the brother, but there is a Justin that's up the road too. Right? Yes. Yep. That's the one, Fundiski. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you so much again, PGH. Appreciate you. There's my bushes. How you doing, babes? Thank you so much. Appreciate you, darling.
Girl, how I look? Like a damn fool. No, them veneers don't make that look no better. Girl, bye.
That's an actual video of me right there. That's an actual video of me. Too many same names. Right. Girl, bye. Oh, now I see it merge. Smart. Ooh, good. How do you get it to merge? What do you mean to merge? Like the chats? Can you make it merge? I don't know.
Please just got a call from a Justin Smith who lives closest by to where you guys are now. He said he can talk to members about any vehicles that passed Highway 289 if you
Highway 289.
guys need to get a hold of him. I can always send this number down to you guys if needed.
how did that happen? Right? He had to have seen something. Hold on one second. This thing. Yep. Yep. Hold on. That's so funny, Linda. Hold on. 1 second. Let me show you. Here we go. Right here. Right here. Listen, it's still No Shave November. Listen, I had to go to the gynecologist and get my pap smear and my oyster shucker.
This nicotine patch for an hour, and I'd still sell you in for a smoke. Come on back to my place. I want you to look at a urine sample. I think it looks cloudy. It's been so long since someone touched me.
Negative. Negative. No, not going to happen, Janie. Not going to happen. Sorry. I remember a newscaster asking the RCMP officers at a press conference, she asked, do you think Daniel is a family? Really? I don't remember that, Enoch. But wow. Damn. Soldier. You adore owls. Owls are very interesting creatures. They won't spoke with the reservations and the Rachel. Fun. The mustache. The mustache. Oh, no, I don't think I have it pulled up now because I had it earlier. Okay. This is where Belinda, who is the only truthful one out of them that I was talking about earlier.
Excuse me. I wish I would have written everything down. I had no idea stories were going to change so much that I would have to.
And that's the thing. You don't ever expect missing, children's stories to change, right? That'd be Maurice. You don't ever expect it to change, especially from a stepfather, right? I love Belinda too. She's got a very good heart, and she has been relentless in the pursuit of finding her grandkids. God bless her. Sue, how you doing, girl? Thank you so much. Thank you, babies. Good girl. Appreciate you, girl. You are a rock star. Thank you so much, Miss Sue. It's so good to see you, girl. How you doing? Appreciate that very much. There should be no stories. Yes, exactly. Okay, listen to this.
A spreadsheet of what is said from day to day. I have forgotten half of the stories that I've heard before. I just know, well, that's a new one.
Which is not funny by no means.
Right.
But it has changed quite many times.
Yes. That I don't even know what the first story is anymore, to be honest.
Daniel is in the house, but that's okay. Nothing was ever said about a search warrant. And again, Daniel, if you want to stay in chat and you want to correct anything, that's all we've ever wanted. So actually, you know what? Daniel's in chat right now. Tell Daniel and Janie, Malehya, what you're seeking out of just simply having answers. Just a timeline that makes sense.
I want to know where my grandchildren are. I want to know if somebody hurt them. I want to know if they believe somebody took them. If they believe somebody took them, then outright speak it out. None of these, I can't say about this or I can't say about that. Just speak out what.
Now, remember, Daniel. Okay, let me back up. By the evening, by the evening, hey, Alicia. No, honey, it's not. It's not. The night that, the first night that Belinda spoke to Malehya, I'll get it together in a minute. Sorry, limes, my brain's foggy as shit sometimes. She says they're talking throughout the day, right? And later on that evening, she's like, I have reason to believe that someone has abducted them. Whenever, at that point, nobody had reason to believe nothing, right? Nobody had reason to believe nothing other than they were missing. It goes from, they're shifting the narrative in a 24-hour period that, oh my God, Jack and Lilly just went outside and they put on their boots and they must have got lost, right? And by the time they're, remember, drones are up in the air less than 15 minutes, about 10 minutes actually, after they arrive. Drones are up. And after they started looking and they're not around there, it moves to, I have reason to believe someone abducted. Well, what's your reasoning, Malehya? That's her words. Cody has been very quiet, in my opinion. I never heard an interview from his point, in my opinion. Cody has been virtually an absent parent since pretty much shortly after Daniel and Malehya got together, right? Like even before Jack and Lilly was missing. Now he paid child support, like maybe a year before they went missing. Absolutely. And I don't think it was good. Yes, they would have found them. Yes. And there was, I'm going to show you something right
You
up here.
believe, I know when I was talking to Janie on the phone, I know she told me that it all clicked when she talked to Darren. She said when she talked to Darren, that is when everything clicked.
Now, how can Darren make it click for Janie when she lived it? She says she heard them. Right? That's always been very interesting to me. And then during that time, that's when the narrative of this dark vehicle, Malehya took them out to the road.
The only thing I've heard from Darren is Malehya took these children and Malehya's got them hidden with the First Nations people. That's the only thing I got from Darren.
Bingo,
and he
Joyous.
believes they're alive. So if Janie believes and everything clicked from talking to Darren, then Janie must believe the same thing.
Absolutely,
but I notice now she's not outright speaking this. She was up at 6 and had her tea while Malehya called the school at 6:18. So where was Malehya when she called the school at 6:18? I asked Janie, I said, how can Malehya call the school?
Wait a second. Wait, what did I miss something right there? Wait.
same thing, but I notice now she's not outright speaking this.
Wait.
She was up at 6 and had her tea, while Malehya called the school at 6:18. So where was Malehya when she called the school at 6:18? I asked Janie, I said, how can Malehya call the school? She would have to go to the driveway because that's what we were told. She was right out at the end.
Between midnight and 6 a.m., that house is busy, right? And between 6 and 10, in my opinion, that's the big plan time. Between midnight and 6, that's, in my opinion, concealment time. Okay. Between 8 and midnight, that's flipping out time. Between midnight and 6 a.m., that's concealment time. All of these are my opinion. And between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m., that's putting the story together time. Right? That's, in my opinion. Did anyone hear about the mother in Texas that lost her 3 children recently? They all fell through. Oh, God, no. But don't ever stand on ice. Don't ever stand on ice. It's not safe. Ever.
The driveway that first time. And she told me that while you can call anywhere on the property because she has Starlinks.
You hear that? You hear that?
All the school, she would have to go to the driveway because that's what we were told. She was right out at the end of the driveway that first time. And she told me that while you can call anywhere on the property because she has Starlinks. So Malehya can call from inside the house, but yet Janie just stated here that she had to step outside talking to her brother. Well, if she had Starlinks.
Now, that doesn't sound right. Like Janie said, you can call anybody. We have Starlink. Oh, hello, Peekaboo. Welcome. We don't have ice. No, it's not. Right, shit. We have plenty of ice and snow right now. But she said, we have Starlink. You can call anywhere. Now, you can't call 911 through the app Malehya used. She could have used her regular phone regardless. But there's discrepancy even where Malehya is standing when she's calling 911. Is she outside? Is she inside in a corner? Is she out to the road? But listen to what she says right here.
Starlinks. So Malehya can call from inside the house, but yet Janie just stated here that she had to step outside talking to her brother. Well, if she had
Janie said she had to step outside talking to her brother.
Starlinks. That whole thing I find confusing. I wish somebody could set me straight on that. That where was Malehya when she made that call to the school?
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, Daniel, you don't owe us nothing, right, for the information, but you can certainly, and I promise, Daniel, if you reach out to Belinda and
yeah, what time was the brother's first phone call at 6:15? What time was the first time brother called her? On Sunny's channel, Malehya got service inside at window. I've got a text message where it said she had to stand in a corner in the trailer. That's the only place where she could get service. Now, I've also have a recording of Janie saying, you can't get service anywhere on that property without the Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Exactly. Exactly here.
Give her the actual information. I promise you, okay? I am a person of my word. I promise you, I will not post that across the internet. All Belinda and myself as a channel from following this, just simply.
I'm trying to it was 6 something. Durwood said 6:15. I believe the outgoing call log was 6:24. That's right, Brandy. Yep, 6:24. Yeah, Tracy, I don't think Justin ever lived on the property. I think he might have stayed on the property. I don't think he lived.
Want answers for Jack and Lilly. And if there's a timeline to be said, because you say a lot of things. So if truly, you're here for Jack and Lilly, then be here for the grandmother of Jack and Lilly that needs these answers to help her understand what truly happened. So, and I promise you that
some apps like Kelly is right. You can call 911 through Wi-Fi. However, the app, because I did check the app, and I forget the app. I think it was Text Now app, if I remember correctly. And I did search it. You can't call 911 through that app. But Malehya, remember, Malehya leaves, Saturday evening? Or Sunday evening? I can't remember. Saturday or Sunday evening. And then after she leaves, the RCMP, in the documents, it says Malehya said she deleted that app because she no longer used it. Through email, school, sent to school at 6:17 a.m. Then at 6:18 a.m. Friday, Daniel got confirmation email on his phone at 6:22. Yes. But why is Daniel getting the confirmation? She was using his phone? That's one story. And the other story is that Malehya's phone, because Malehya's phone was dead, she used Daniel's phone. And then another story, Daniel said Malehya was playing on her phone.
Belinda, you can have a conversation and it will not get posted across the internet, okay? All your messages. I promise you that. Or, however you want to do it.
Sunny did a great job here.
Is there anything between yeah, okay, so we know that there was a lot of footage, of course, edited. We get that. But Belinda didn't hear that. She didn't hear that
Go
stuff.
Patriot,
we didn't hear that
everything.
Stuff. That's exactly what the news does. The difference between news, and Daniel knows this, the difference between news and telling your story, kind of like what your mother did in the group chat on voice messaging. We were able to hear her voice, regardless if anyone
maybe good to see you.
Love you, baby. We were able to hear her voice, put tone to it, and she was able to basically, she said, take a ton of bricks off her shoulders from 2 months of, having, whether it is guilt, even though she shouldn't have guilt at all. Because
is that what it says? Really? I don't remember though. I knew Malehya said she emailed the school Friday. Daniel said the confirmation email woke him up on his phone. Is that what it says? I didn't remember that part. on DT's interview. Really? How convenient. Boy, that's convenient. Though he was never fully asleep. Yeah. It just, they were going in and out of sleep. I've never seen a hole with so many stories in my life. I've never covered a story like this with so many holes, so many discrepancies, so much bullshit just coming out of their mouth. That's very interesting, Brandy.
She wasn't the one in charge of looking after Lily and Jack, but definitely.
Let me fast forward this.
Well, I know on the conversations into the chat group, his mom went on again about she didn't understand why I didn't go to court to fight for my grandkids because she was in court fighting for hers. And it was almost 2 years, but we still communicated for their birthdays and that. 7 months that she was with Daniel and they were staying at Patty's, I was still dropping by to see the kids and she was still talking with me. Once she moved down to his place, that's when
you're okay,
I never
soldier,
saw
baby.
the kids
Thank you.
anymore. So it was almost 2 years. But we still communicated for their birthdays and that. I would send money or gifts to Patty's place for them. And she would always text a little thank you to me.
Daniel's been in retreat. Because it's interesting how after they took his DNA and stuff, and all of this, he's been really quiet.
To take her to court to fight to see them, I just figured she needed time with her new family to get things situated. I didn't think I'd have to haul her to court.
Val says, wouldn't the reservation people confirm with RCMP the kids are safe so the RCMP aren't wasting resources? They would never keep kids like that. You going to bed, Les? Good night, baby. Get some rest, honey. Love you.
I don't know anybody that does that, to be honest. I know she has to do it because she's battling CPS right now. But it never once dawned on me to haul Malehya to court to see my grandkids. I assumed
I agree, Brandy.
would get to see them in the end. I just wanted to know they were happy. And some of the pictures that I'd seen her post to note, they looked to be happy.
I don't think so, Sarah.
So I thought, well, you mightn't get to see them, but hey, they're living a good life. Well, I seem to have been very wrong on that one.
Okay.
No, they're not going to. They're not going to do it either way.
Belinda,
I mean, they'll tell,
give a second
but they're
here.
not going to hold them
Kent, hold on. I'm going to go to
on the
Charmaine.
reservation.
Charmaine had some things that she wanted to say, and if it prompts anything else, Belinda, for you, because obviously it's hard to think sometimes, or think of other things that. So we'll go to Charmaine next, okay?
Yes.
Thank you, Belinda. That's kind of exactly why I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. That's exactly what I've been telling people when they were kind of sticking up for Janie and why she would say something like that. So, you have no idea what the relationship was like. You have no idea what's in her head. I, for one, wouldn't think to take somebody to court for grandparents' rights. However, Lord love my daughter if she ever tried to stop me. But I mean, do you know what I mean? It wouldn't even cross my mind. So I said, it probably didn't even cross her mind. So thank you for confirming what I suspected your reasons were, because most normal families, people break up all the time. Most normal families don't jump to court as a grandma thinking, I'm going to have to do this to see my kid, unless there's some kind of a history or background there to make you compassionate. And I was on your side, and I was were saying on the news and the things that you were posting in these chats. And I would like to say really quickly here, I think I'm the only creator that's been on YouTube that has been out here asking Daniel to stop talking in these YouTube chat rooms.
Well, he finally stopped talking on that. You believe she was under the covers? Love the children's grandmother, bless her. I don't believe Jack and Lily went out into the woods. No. Nope. Nope. That'll never convince me. Never convince me that they were out like that. There, in my opinion, was a lot of resentment. Malehya did not like Janie. Janie did not like Malehya. And Thursday evening, you cannot convince me otherwise that Janie does not know that something happened that evening. I was told within a couple days max after Jack and Lily went missing that Thursday is when they went missing. Thursday, that there was a big ass argument at that property. Janie writes here, Daniel and I were both out searching for Jack and Lily from morning until dark, while Malehya and family I think she means at the trailer, drinking coffee and eating. It was a fun family reunion. Fun family reunion. Hello, Paula. Good to see you, honey. Hey, Lisa. Thank you so much, Miss Soldier. Thank you, baby. Thank you for all you do. Feel better. Love you, darling. I appreciate you very, very much. You're very kind, Soldier. You're a rock star. Yes, please hit that thumbs up, guys. Please hit that thumbs up. Really, really do appreciate you. Thank you so much, Soldier. So, yeah, it was a fun family reunion. She didn't want the family there. She did not want the family there. And Daniel said he wasn't home the first couple days, right? Oh, absolutely, Enoch. That property and those walls are way too thin for this. Way too thin for this. And someone, they know something, right? They know something. Pull this up. So, in this quote, they're looking at this with some criminal aspects as well. They just haven't said so, end quote, he said. In my personal experience, if this is not a criminal investigation now, I'd be totally surprised. This comes from a retired RCMP officer. Comes from a retired RCMP officer. Now, Daniel was supposedly in the bathroom going, making a bunch of noise. And one of the family members, they didn't know what the hell was going on in there. And one of them had to eventually use the bathroom. And that's when they discovered there was rugs in that bathroom. Now, these keys here, right? Someone says, Daniel, what are these keys for? I'm so sick of people telling me bullshit. They're trying to, get answered a question, things from him. Please tell me what the F they are. Daniel says these are Haley's. These muddy old keys are Haley's. First of all, Does this look like a woman's key ring? This is not a woman's key ring. Come on. That is not a woman's key ring. I mean, unless you're Janie.
This nicotine patch for an hour, and I'd still sell you in for a smoke. Come on back to my place. I want you to look at a urine sample. I think it looks cloudy. It's been so long since someone touched me.
Why would Haley's keys be there? Well, not only that, why would Haley's keys be there whenever there is this, there's this rugs, going on in the bathroom and all that. And this picture was taken for quite the reason, don't you think? Wait a second. Who was it that went to the bathroom? I know Malehya went outside and was crying. And Haley said, "Get the effing talking." Right? And that's when Malehya broke down and said, he's been doing the math for so long. Right? Hey, Miss Kelly. Thank you, babies. Appreciate you very, very much. People cry when hearing a child is missing. But in my opinion, Daniel and Dustin cried because of a picture in their head that keeps popping up. I agree. When it comes to Daniel, I think it's specifically Jack. And I think with Justin, it's, again, like you said, a picture, but it's also, he knows more, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Miss Kelly, and thank you for being a member as well. Really, really do appreciate you. Miss What's Up, thank you so much. I feel if Belinda saw the children in the pop can and the filth, she would not be able to sleep after that. Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. That's absolutely, I believe, one of the reasons why that Daniel did not want anyone there. Right? I think that's absolutely why. Because, I mean, if Belinda saw that, can you imagine just like Belinda going there and seeing the way that the kids not only lived, but like if there were bruises or these marks and all this on the kids? Really sad. Really, really sad. Oh my God, Joyce. Thank you, Mama. Appreciate you, honey. Very kind. Thank you, lovely. Appreciate that very, very much. If you received one of those pearl necklaces, make sure you give our Joyous a big one.
Welcome to Clutch Them Pearls, yeah, you're in the clue. Shine bright like the stars this world never knew. We're dancing, laughing all around this world. Hold tight, shine bright, you're part of our pearl.
RCMP, open up.
Thank you so much, Miss Joyous. Thank you, lovely. It's very kind of you, my friend. And I appreciate you very, very much, my love. Thank you. The math ain't math, the Daniel mother chicken. Exactly. Daniel says these keys are Haley's. This does not look like a woman's key ring to me, number one. Number two, why would Haley put her keys in? Hey, I be your Huckleberry. Good to see you, babe. On this, right? And then Daniel says it's like a $3 key fob, LOL. How would Daniel know that how much Haley's key fob cost? Question. How would he know that? I don't know how much that key fob cost. I've never seen a $3 key fob. Right? Never seen a $3 key fob. Never seen a $3 key fob. Then he says, I didn't know she had her license back. She lost it from a DUI. Okay, well then, how are you so sure that that's her keys? Right? LMFAO, good to know. They're just trying to get, Daniel to trust. And then he says, she says, do you think they're for her car, ? Or do you know what vehicle? Look what Daniel says down here. They took Cody's truck over. I think he means maybe truck cover, but truck over. What is that? What? What, Daniel? The question was, do you think they're for her car? The $3 key fob, Daniel, that you just spoke about. The muddy ass $3 key fob. They took Cody's truck over. What does that have to do with anything? This is what Daniel's doing. Pointing wherever he can. Just wherever he can. Absolutely. Key fobs are expensive. Very expensive. I don't care what kind of car you have. Right? Oh, really? It might have dry cement or rock or something like dust on it. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's see here. Probably really blurry, but let's check this out. Look at this. Oh my God, Daniel. Why do you do this? Yes. This $3 key fob. Look at all this. Whatever this is on there. That's what he says. A $3 key fob. Hey, Magdalena. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. Appreciate it. You receive that. Make sure you give our Miss Magdalena a big old thank you. Love you, Miss Magdalena. Really, really do appreciate you, my dear.
Got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough,
thank you so much, Miss Magdalena. Appreciate you very much, my love. Truly do appreciate you. Maybe a key fob cover. I paid $25 for mine on Amazon. Yeah. Well, regardless, that's a good point. A key fob cover is not even $3, right? Cheap keychains equals Temu. Well, what's interesting about it, remember, is Daniel talking about the keys, right? Because there's 2 keys, right, on the 4-wheel, 4-cylinder, 2 windows, Nissan that he's always talking about. Actually, hold on. This might be it. Right here. Right here.
So what I did is I parked the white Nissan Pathfinder, because that's the car Malehya owns, the 2017 Nissan white Pathfinder. And like car Malehya, white Nissan,
What, that actually wasn't the one I was talking about, but before that, he says.
So what I did.
What he says is.
So what I did.
He goes out, or he runs down the hill. Malehya, in one of the stories, he says is already on the phone with 911, right? And then he says, I run inside. He puts his phone by the bedstand. Hey, Polly, good to see you, honey. And he grabs the keys. He says, because I grabbed the keys. Or sorry. He says, I grabbed my keys. And then he says, I grabbed the keys. He says it like that. Right? I grabbed my keys, grabbed the keys. Very interesting, right? And then he says, I left my phone by the bed. I've always told you, just like he slipped on the blue or the black, my car, the blue or the black, and the two sets of keys, there's something with these keys right here. Are these your keys, Daniel? Because these are not Haley's keys. And I know that 100, Daniel. You know that 100, and a lot of other people know that 100 privately as well. You know that, Daniel. So why are you saying that? This is Haley's keys. First of all, you know that's not Haley's keys. She's not going to be keeping it in your bathroom hot water tank. Number two, nobody's going to take that picture unless something is weird in that bathroom after you're allegedly, doing the stuff in there. Right? Thank you, Magdalena. One second. Yep. I've gotten different answers for this, but someone said they just ran this picture through AI, and it says they ran it through Gemini AI. Based on the shape and the specific button layout in the image, this appears to be a Viper or directed electronic DEI aftermarket remote key fob. They are commonly used for an aftermarket car alarms and remote starter systems. Here are the identifying features. Shape: it is a classic teardrop or bean, aerodynamic curve typical of Viper models from the mid 2000s to the early 2010s. Buttons: you can see two primary circular buttons. In these models, the larger buttons are usually an arm lock, and the smaller ones is to disable, unlock. Logo, although blurry, the circular markings on the left button is consistent with the Viper snake logo on the Ghost style lock used in the one-way remotes, commonly compatible models. Looking in the replacement, the designs frequent associated with the parts number, and it gives the Viper and whatever. Sister brand name. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. So, which Daniel, you know this, and I know this too. Someone put a remote starter on that car, didn't they, Daniel? Long time ago. He knows that. Your brother did. This is from what I understand, a remote a starter. I don't think this is the keys to his car, but I believe the keys to his car is up here. Up here. By the way. But Daniel knows. Justin likes to do like the aftermarket stuff to his vehicles. You know, like the tint and all of that stuff. He's big into that. Yeah. Here Daniel says, they are loud kids. That's how I know someone they knew from Malehya's side of the family took them. He knows, guys. He knows that someone from Malehya's side of the family took them. The dog did bark, but very briefly. First of all, how does Daniel know the dog barked when Jack and Lilly left or was taken? Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, exactly, Joyce. Yeah, exactly, Summer Breeze. He was sleeping. How does he know? Yeah. How you know? The dog did bark, but very briefly. And then he says, I'm guessing whoever took them may have said to the shh, don't be loud. That's just a lot of guessing, isn't it? For you to be asleep and know the dog was barking and know that this person said shh. Because at this time, when he is texting this, the narrative that Daniel is pushing at this time is that Malehya's mom or family member came inside the house to get Jack and Lilly while Malehya and Daniel and Meadow are in their bedroom, right? And that's when he says nothing was bothered in the kitchen or anything. And then he later says Jack's coat was missing and Jack couldn't have reached it. So that means someone had to get his coat for him, which is interesting. And then once we call, no, Daniel, you're dreaming. No, you've been up too long. You've hit too much on the pipe. Then he says, after that the what is it? The coat was found, right? The coat was found. But not only this, he says, whoever told them, shh, don't be loud. But Daniel says he wasn't even nearly in any sort of deep sleep, right? He wasn't in any sort of deep sleep. So, but he also knows about the dogs. And he also knows that these people that, he knows got Jack and Lily said, shh. Hey, Miss Smiley Miley. Good to see you, baby doll. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. Truly, truly do appreciate that. So good to see you. They know people are coming into the story at different times, so they can tell different stories to confuse us and start arguments and distractions, in my opinion. But this is the thing. You're right. You're absolutely right, Brandy. But no matter how much they try to confuse or start arguments, start distractions, it only makes them look worse, right? Because there's only one story, and that is the truth. The truth is eternal. The truth doesn't change, especially when it's something you've lived through, right? Yes. So I think Daniel is a very he's a very temporarily minded person. Whatever is in front of him, meaning whoever he is speaking to in that moment that might press him or want to know something, he's going to say whatever need be to make that particular conversation sound okay and be passable with the person that he's speaking to. Not thinking you just said the complete opposite to this other person or on the news or in a chat on a live stream. Big difference, right? Big, big, big difference. Very temporary minded person. So he says that, right? Okay. This is Malehya's car, right? It was muddy at that time. Mud on the side of the car, mud on the tires, all that. Pink blanket. I said, a pink blanket. Look at there. Pink blanket there. Pink blanket gone. In the beginning, Saturday, pink blanket. Gone. There, gone. There, gone. There, gone. Now there's a pink blanket up there again. But they're also, checking Daniel's DNA. And that's what he says. 1,000%. Daniel even says it's planted. That's what I showed you at the beginning of this live stream, right? Pink blanket there, right? Fire started. Fire started. RCMP asking him about that stove of theirs. Love you, Jamie. Get some rest, honeys. Pink blanket gone. They got the fence up here, though, I think. Or is this the old fence? That might be the old fence there as well. The way that this is parked, something's wrong there. Someone was pointing that out. Too much. Too much. This is Malehya talking. One second. Jack with the black eye there. You can tell. Just a black eye. They had each other. They just had each other. That's it. After Belinda was no longer in their life, I think Cindy knew it was bad, but it's her daughter too. And she didn't take action. Love you, Miss Joyous. So Justin, was there was his pitball, let's say an argument, huge things got out of control, Rugs, and then I don't know. Am I Tennessee Nana? Well, thank you. Thank you, darling. You can tell. Jack out of the two here, right? Jack, his face is a lot more hollow. And looking around his wrist, I just fucking, oh my God, I just now noticed this. Wait a second. I hope that's a fucking shadow. I just now noticed that. Holy shit. Look around his wrist. Oh my God. What the fuck? Please don't tell me that's bruises. Please tell me that's a shadow. I just now fucking noticed that. Oh my God. Please tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. Oh my God. Sorry, my mic went out. Let me see. Let's see if I can get a screenshot here. Sorry, my computer's giving me a little bit of hell right now. One second, I gotta refresh. It's being crazy. I really hope that's not. I just now. The problem, I don't know. Well, that's the thing, baby kisses. We've heard of them tying, allegedly. Why is it not refreshing? Hold on, guys. I don't know what is going on with this thing. Let me fix it, guys. Does anyone got any more? I hope so, Reese. I'm going to look a little closer. There's nothing I would rather be more wrong about on that. But that's the thing. They did see bruises. We know that. The school did see bruises. We know that. Malnutrition absolutely will make you bruise more. I cannot stand it when it does this. Give me a second. That's really sad if that's this. I just pray. Not. Okay. I got it now. Or I thought I had it now. Okay, that's not the one either. It's gotta be under this. Sorry, guys. When you live, it's hard to find. Oh, damn. Has anyone got that picture in English? Oh, Lord. Pretty sure it was under presentation. It's got to be under one of these. My program quit working and make sure. Here it is. I got it. Here we go. That one's blurry. Let me see here. Oops, bless you. Bless you, pretty bro. Okay. Here we go. I just enlarged it. I'll let y'all see what you think. I don't know. I really don't know, but I know one thing. His eyes are black there. It looks like to me. Does anyone have any more pictures of this? There were rumors that Jack was getting sick at school in the morning. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If anyone has any more of these pictures, it could be, how things are like shared all the time. Like, I don't know with this one, man. That's really upsetting to me. And I really hope that wrong on that one. You know what I mean? One second, I got something here. Pull this. I pray that. Yeah, Kelly, if you can find that, that would be great. That would be great because I want to see if there's any more on there. All right. Daniel says here, Ron works at the mill with me, right? So we have the same days off. Ron called her at 8:48 a.m. It also doesn't include anything from classified technology, grid, search scan areas. I tried to learn and observe everything I was allowed to. I bet you did, Daniel. And he shows this map right here. See why I can't speak open, he says. I know I will knowingly display a picture knowing full well I don't have to or need to. I'm doing it for everyone. Here you go. Daniel says she was supervised by Cindy, meaning Meadow and Malehya. Daniel ended up taking stress leave after Jack and Lilly vanished, right? And then he says Malehya was not at fault for Meadow being taken into custody. I will not dive any deeper. And then he says he can't speak on anything regarding Malehya. Which one was I was trying to find? Yes, I told the media to get it broadcasted on national news so the story of Jack and Lilly remains seen. He told them guys that. Daniel says the interview was cut 2 hours and 50 minutes short. First of all, because they're there at your house for 2 hours and 50 minutes doesn't mean they cut it short 2 hours and 50 minutes. They're not recording the entire time. Good night, Justin. In our chat, it's a school night, way past my bedtime. Thanks, Justin. Justice for Jack and Lilly. Love you, darling. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. We are still snowed in here. And I'm not sure if we're going to get snowed out if it snows again. Okay. And then he says, Mom cried for 2 hours of footage. Her interview was over 3 hours. So Daniel's saying that Janie cried for, 2 hours. And they only showed the 3 hours where she wasn't. Oh, shit. Crying. Damn. I just exited out of that. Okay. Maybe I'll just call that a night. Maybe I should just stop here tonight. I don't know. Let me see. 1 second here. 1 second. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to cut it there, guys. That way it's not like a 3-hour live. You sent an email. Thank you so much, my dear. Oh, must read. Oh, thank you, Sassy, for sending that. She offered. Oh, really? I've never seen this. Look at this, guys. Janie slipped in one of the interviews. She offered that she let the dogs out. She later in the next sentence made the dogs singular. Hey, Squidlet. How you doing? I love to see your name, Squidlet. And then Sassy says, oh, wow, I've never seen that. Is it a bruise or is that a shadow? I don't know. That might be a shadow. It might be a shadow. I'm not sure. Sorry, someone just sent me a picture of Jack and Lilly. They said it was a bruise, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a shadow from that, but why would it be up there? So I don't know. You know? Who? North Carolina's supposed to get snow this weekend 1 or 2 inches, and we're snowed in. Oh my God. Yeah, because y'all don't got the infrastructure for it, do you? Bruce, I've seen that. Anyone know where the dog theory came from? Dog theory. Tell me more. What do you mean? I'd actually not seen that picture of Jack and Lily. So that's interesting. Ooh, what's this? Oh, thank you, Wolfie. I just saw this. I apologize. Wolfie, I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. Yeah, no, I understand. I believe this person. One second. Oh, yeah, that part, Wolfie. Yes. Yeah. I've the second one with the car thingy. I have absolutely put those together. I've done lives. I've done a whole live on that. Yeah. But the one with the sample thingy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's that, baby kisses? That no, we're talking about the leg, the DNA one. Yeah. I'll look at that one, and I know. Hold on, hubby is flying out to China right now tonight. I'm so worried about the new virus. Shut up. No, Deborah. No way. There's a new. I can't. I really fucking can't. Okay. I've not even heard about that. Great. A new. Really? How long has that been out? One second. Didn't Janie say the bench she cried on was in front of the fence before? Think so. Yeah. Guys, I might go live on my you almost have to be in a hazmat suit everywhere you go. Yeah. How do you, Nipah virus? It's in India and it's bad. Perfect. The world whores are keeping it monitored. God only knows anymore. Yeah, I haven't seen it on the news or anything, but I've really been staying away from the news, to be honest with you, because it's sometimes ignorance is bliss. You know what I mean? It's like can get really depressing. Guys, make sure you're subbed up to Justin for All. I may go live on there in a little bit. I don't know. We shall see. Not good with the Olympics coming up. Where's the Olympics this year? This time. Right on it. Don't breathe in the air. That's right, Brandy. What is it called? Nipple virus? Thank you, Deborah. Nipah. Not nipple virus. Nipah. What kind of is the new virus? Oh, it's the new nipple virus. No, I was reading a comment, Nana. But someone will probably start calling it the new nipple virus or something. Why not? My son's girlfriend is in another country and they are both leaving in a couple of weeks. Vitamin C, zinc. Vitamin D, zinc. vitamin C, zinc, zinc, zinc. Oh, great. Another one that comes from bats. Bats and fruits and rats and, all that stuff. Might sassy. We'll see. Yes, Italy, but India war. Oh, it's in Italy? Okay. Oh, yeah, soldier, they will be. They're everywhere. Good Lord, rats. Oh, yes, baby kisses. I've been to India, and there's a lot of things. A lot of things. 40 to 70% scary high mortality rate. It's probably a respiratory. Sounds like Italy, but they kicked out. It's a new song, Zinc, Zinc, Zinc. Yeah. Well, I'm on antibiotics right now because I was sick. And doxycycline. And I've never taken this antibiotic before. And I think it's making me crazy. I really do. Like, can antibiotics, because it's like, I don't know. Who knows? It's common but strong. Yeah. It's very strong. It's hard on the tummy, yeah. Are we live? I hope. I guess that's why I'm just not used to it. It's only you have to take 2 a day. Janie, the Nipah spin. Hold on. I got to show y'all something that you said that. The Nipah spinner. 1 second. Daff sent me something so funny today. Guys, are y'all ready to play Janie's Wash a Spinner? Guys, tell me. Hold on. I need wait a second. I need a question about Janie. Okay. What's Janie's dog's name? What's Janie's dog name? Tell me what Janie's dog's name is for the Wash a Spinner. What do you mean, crime? It has a black box in Canada. What do you mean a black box? Oh, Bobby Air, you got the answer right, but it's Tucka. Tuckah. Oh, but I give it to you. Tucka. No, it's Tuckah. No. The shucka is for me. The last time Janie had a pap smear, the doctor needed rubber gloves and an oyster shucka. Shucka. That's for me. Shucka. His name is Tucka. I'm the shucka. Okay? Yes, oyster shucka. My God. Shaka and Taka. The Shaka Tuckas. Okay. What's the next question? What is Janie's favorite website? What is Janie's favorite website? It is the T-Mutes. Yes. Yes. That is correct. Sometimes she confuses it with the Facebook. Scary Larry's Pit. Janie's armpit of Hades. Yes. The Plunja Sucka. Yeah. Shucka. Sorry. The Plunja Shucka. Okay, Patriot. Thank you, baby. Oh my God. Bunny. She sent that to me today and I Tucka the hairless fucker. Okay. Thank you for sending me that. Did you email it or text it? Yeah. That is a black guy. Washa spinna game sit and spin. It's the Washa spinna. What is it? Washa spinna sit and spinna. The sit and spinna. Look at this. You can tell that's a healing bruise. Oh God, look up here actually. Those poor kids, man. Listen, the Temu will get you. It will get you because they have like these wheels where you think it's like a slot machine and you think you're really getting something hot. Oh my God, I just won the grand prize. And you go to check out and you're like, they didn't give me this discount. They just fucking lied to me. I don't know. I bought things and it's like, add this, and you'll get $100 credit. Where's my $100 credit? I've never got $100 credit. Apparently, our Canadian forests are full of undies. Yes. Makes sense. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. You all are amazing rock stars. Don't play the game, in my opinion. I'm not going to anymore. I'm not playing it anymore. Yeah, it's gimmicks. It's just a gimmick. That's all it is. Beside the mouth looks bruised as well. That's it, Diesel. That's it, because they don't ever give them to you anyways. All right, guys. Much love, everyone. Appreciate you. Maybe come out hang out with me at J for A in a little bit. I'm working on 8 free now. You do get credit when you order. They deduct credit from. I don't think they deducted it from that. Oh, look. I didn't see any credits. You have to spend $1 million first. Yeah. Some things they have on there. It's like, that's very interesting. J for A, Justin for all. You just type in at J, the number 4, and then A. It'll pull me up. It's Justin, the number 4, and all. Justin for all. You too, Miss Cindy. I always get the best prize. I got you know those caution, like when you mop and it says wet floor or something like that. I got a purse that looks sort of like that. It's shaped kind of like that, but it says something weird. I don't even remember what it was. And I was like, that's the gift. Thank you. I showed it on here one time. I was like, all right. That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, guys. Love, love.